Beep boop bop, it's Becca and welcome back to Baking with Becca. So today I'm super excited. We're going to be making vegan chocolate cake. Now believe it or not, I've never made a plain chocolate cake on my channel before, so I'm really excited for this recipe because I make it all the time. Now it's going to be documented for forever and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to make it in these little mini bundt pans, so they're going to be super cute. I'm super excited. Let's go. So here are all of our ingredients for our cake. Let's start over here. We have 1 3/4 cups of flour, 1 3/4 cups of sugar, 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of rice milk, 1 cup of warm water, half a cup of oil, 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. First, we want to mix together all of our dry ingredients. So we're just going to add it all into the big bowl, all together, and mix it up. Lots of cocoa. It's going to be super chocolatey, a really rich cake, which is my favorite, because you know I'm chocolate obsessed. Okay, and mix it up. Hey, I already smell the cocoa so much. I love the smell. I know it doesn't taste good by itself. Everyone makes that mistake as a kid, but it smells so good. Now we're ready to mix together all the rest of our ingredients, so our wet ingredients. We're gonna mix them together in a bowl by itself, then we'll combine the wet and dry. So we have our rice milk here, which is my choice for a non-dairy milk. You can use any non-dairy milk you want. Then our warm water. Oil, vanilla, which is going to have some nice flavor. It's going to bring out the chocolate. It won't actually make the cake taste like vanilla. And then we want to mix together our baking soda and vinegar to create our egg substitute. So it's going to create a volcanic eruption. Ooh. And go ahead and add that right in. That almost overflowed everywhere. That would have been funny. Okay, and now we want to mix this together. Okay, wet looks good. Now we want to add it into our dry. Here we go, wet into dry. You can also do dry into wet, whichever way you want. And now, my favorite thing to do, mix. Okay, our batter is fully combined, and now we're going to prep our pans. So here are my baby bundt pans. I think they are so adorable. I got them for my birthday. It's my first time using them, so I'm super excited. But because these are bundt pans, I'm worried about the batter sticking, so I want to be very cautious, and I'm going to use Crisco, so some vegetable shortening, to put inside, and then I'm going to powder it with some cocoa powder. So I'm just going to use my fingers because it'll ensure that I get into all the creases, which is very important. All the creases in the circle. So it's just completely greased up. And now what I want to do is powder in some of my cocoa powder, because this adds another layer of making sure that it doesn't stick. A little bit in here. Then you kind of tap it around. Dust out all the extra. Good. And now we are ready to add in our batter. So now I'm going to pour the batter in. We want to fill it almost all the way, but not all the way to the top because it's going to rise. We don't want it to overflow everywhere. So it's going to be about 3/4 of the way. Okay, that looks good. So now we're going to do that with the other 3 bundt pans. And if you have extra batter or if you're using other types of pans, just put it in whatever you want. This type of batter is good for really anything. You can make cupcakes, you can make mini cakes, you can make normal cakes. So really use it however you like. Okay, so one more thing, make sure your oven is at 350 degrees. Now these are going to bake. It really depends what container you have them in to bake them. These will bake for about 15 minutes and then we'll let them cool a little bit and pop them out. So our cakes are out of the oven and they are so cute and they smell amazing. Come look at these. Don't worry, that's just a little bit of cocoa powder. And so now we want to make kind of like a chocolate glaze for the top. So we're going to melt some chocolate chips and we're going to add some rice milk to it to thin it out so it pours easier. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of rice milk in here. And I'm going to put them in the put this in the microwave for 30 seconds, mix it up, another 30, mix it up, and then it'll be ready. Okay, so our chocolate is melted and I have it in this little spouted measuring cup so then I can pour it right on. So here we go. These are beautiful. So now if you let it sit for a while, the chocolate will harden a decent amount, so add a little bit of a crunch to it, or you can go ahead and eat it while it's all drippy and warm. Time to eat these cakes.
All of them?
All of them. You're gonna eat all of them. They're not that big. It's like the size of a cupcake. There'll be 4 cupcakes.
What the heck?
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little cut here. Little baby piece, because they're baby cakes. Baby cakes. Wait, you need to come see the chocolate kind of draining out of there now. Okay, this is a very small piece. Okay, let's try it. This cake is incredible. Like honestly, so amazing. The chocolate on the top is nice and different, adds such a nice like different texture. But the actual cake, it's like sticky and moist and so rich. If you are like really a chocolate person, this recipe is for you. It is amazing. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Try out this recipe. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel, watch any of my other videos, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this recipe or any of my other ones or any future suggestions, and I'll see you next time. Bye!